So then, Liverpool misery is Arsenal's gains. Arsenal fans are celebrating their return to the summit of the Premier League table following a result which went their way today. They were very, very solid and impressive against West Ham United. Arsenal defeated West Ham United 2-0 today, which took them to the top of the Premier League table ahead of Liverpool before Liverpool went to Stamford Bridge to face Chelsea. Declan Rice wasted a goal, and Bukayo Saka, also from the penalty spot, gave Arsenal deserved a 2-0 win in that game. And it was a thoroughly disciplined, another clean sheet for them. Now they've got 4 clean sheets in 7 Premier League games so far this season. That is hugely impressive for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta. That result against West Ham took them to the summit of the Premier League table. And then it was the turn of Chelsea to face Liverpool at Stamford Bridge, with Liverpool hoping to regain the lead on the table, but it wasn't to be because Chelsea's young guns had other ideas. 2-1, it ended the final score between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. So Liverpool now being given a dose of their own medicine. Twice now they've lost to late goals against Crystal Palace, and today we saw 95th-minute winner by Estevão Willian, which condemned Liverpool to their 3rd straight defeat in all competitions under Ancelotti. Ancelotti right now is one manager who is in search of answers or solutions to what is happening, what is befalling this Liverpool side. I just can't quite put my finger on it. What exactly is wrong with Liverpool? Is it too many players coming in at once in the summer, and he's trying to fit in all of those players? There seems to be an imbalance. They can't quite get simple things right, simple passes in the attacking third. Mo Salah has been off form. Is it time for them to drop Mo Salah as we speak? Maybe. Why not? Mo Salah has been off form. He had a couple of decent chances in the game, especially after Liverpool leveled at 1-1 through Cody Gakpo. That would have, given Liverpool the lead. But Mo Salah has not been the usual Mo Salah. Perhaps it's time he's, rested in, 1 or 2 games. Just give the other guys some chance. And then I look at the lineup today. There's a lot. The manager is trying too many things all at once, and nothing is working at the moment. First, he dropped Florian Wirtz to the bench, and also Hugo Ekitike was dropped to the bench alongside summer signing Jeremy Frimpong in favor of Conor Bradley. That didn't work either. And if you ask me, if you buy a striker for 90 million pounds or so, you've got to start him. We kept saying it all summer. You already had Hugo Ekitike. Why did you need Alexander Isak? If you were going to buy him, you've got to play him. You can't have a 90 million, 100 million pound player on the bench. So I don't know whatever reason why Hugo Ekitike was dropped to the bench for this game. But we know he's hit the ground running. He's been scoring goals for them. His all-round play has been good for Liverpool. Alexander Isak is not fully match fit just yet. We know how brilliant and what he brings to this side. And then he drops Hugo Ekitike to the bench just because he wants to accommodate Cody Gakpo as well. The manager has got to find a balance in this team. Because you can't tell me a team that just won the Premier League and with all those stellar signings, you can't find some... we've been saying it. They've been winning matches late. The struggles have been there. I understand why he dropped Florian Wirtz to the bench today. Florian Wirtz, we can see a decent player in there, but the stats are not favorable for him as we speak. in terms of assists or goals. So I understand why he's dropping him, to return to basics. But then it's not just about Florian Wirtz. There is something not right about this Liverpool team. Like I said, it might be because of the disruption. About 4 or 5 players leaving the team. Trent Alexander-Arnold left. Luis Diaz, of course, Diogo Jota through that tragic accident. And then about 4 or 5 players brought into the starting lineup all at once. That hasn't worked for them. And the manager now has a lot on his hands to try and find a solution, because this dip in form, it's not looking good. And it won't get any easier, because right now, after international break, it's Manchester United for them next at Anfield. That is not an easy fixture. Man United haven't been the Man United of old, but it's never going to be an easy fixture. And if they don't find a way to start playing well again, today I watched them against Chelsea, Liverpool. They got so many things wrong that they did right last season. Simple passes. They gave too many balls away. So many players out of position. Can't track their markers. There's so many things. I could go on and on and on here. So he's got to find a solution, and he's got to find this solution pretty fast to try and stop this rot. 3 straight defeats in all competition is not good enough. And who says Manchester United cannot go there and get a result against this Liverpool side right now? I can't remember the last time Liverpool kept a clean sheet, except for the game against Arsenal. They are all over the place. They are just all over the place. It's not looking pretty for them. Something has to change if they must retain and defend their Premier League title. But like I said, it is Arsenal's win today, right? They've seized the initiative. Arsenal have gone to the top of the table now. When you look at the table now, you have Arsenal. I know there's still plenty of games to come tomorrow. Arsenal now on 16 points ahead of Liverpool, who are on 15. And so Liverpool now have lost 2 games. Arsenal have only lost 1, drawn 1, and they've kept 4 clean sheets in those 7 games. Tottenham Hotspur follow behind on 14 points, a third on 14 points, and you see a Bournemouth, courtesy of their impressive win against Fulham yesterday, 3-1 win over Fulham. They also have 14 points and are 4th on the table. Crystal Palace will play tomorrow. Of course, Chelsea now, with that win, it takes them to 6th on the table for now, and Sunderland at 7 on the table. So huge results are coming in the Premier League today. And you look at what about Manchester United there? It was a really pretty much a straightforward win for Manchester United against Sunderland today. 2-0 a win. And they won there at Old Trafford, and it was Mason Mount and Benjamin Sesko who scored in back-to-back games for the first time since December last year. So really looking good for Ruben Amorim. At least he will have some breather going into the international break before coming back to face Liverpool away at Anfield. It was a really straightforward win for them. They were really very brilliant, enjoyable to watch. And a goal saying we saw a debut for their new goalkeeper today, Senne Lammens. Well, he wasn't really asked a lot of questions in the match by Sunderland, but a few times he was called upon. He stood up to it, and coincidentally, this also happened to be Manchester United's first clean sheet of the season. He came out to claim some crosses pretty decently. He looked to me like a goalkeeper who is very confident and assured, and he was the top. He was the goalkeeper with the most saves in all the top 10 leagues in Europe last season. He looked pretty decent. For me, going forward, he should simply be Man United number 1. Whether he makes a mistake or not, it's okay. You brought him in the summer to come and be number one. You might as well just make him number one right now, because Alta Bayende doesn't offer anything better in goal. And for what I saw of the goalkeeper today, it's still early to make any final judgment, but he looks a pretty decent goalkeeper for me. He did the basic things right, made some decent saves here and there. So I would expect to see him in goal against Liverpool after the international break. Huge win for Man United. Huge win and good win for Chelsea as well. Chelsea Young Guns. And of course, Arsenal, who are now top of the table. But for Liverpool, they have plenty more work to do if they must retain their Premier League title. Well, don't forget to share this video, like it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and share it with your friend. I remain your boy, Mayorcares, and I'll see you again shortly.